quick, man. I'm gonna give you guys a quick update of Paradox Media Group. See what I'm saying? That's how we do it, man. Slow motion beats no motion. You know what I mean? Who want this shirt? Who want this shirt? Y'all let me know. Get in the comments if you want this shirt. I'll take this shirt off my back. Send it to you or get it to you, however, meet you to give it to you. Whoever want this shirt. And it's one of a kind, really. It ain't. If you want it, get at me, holler at me in the comments, subscribe, like, comment, all that shit. Real quick, I had to update though, real quick, man, fuck all that. This lady named Keisha matched with me on Facebook. This is what she look like, y'all. This shit is crazy. Now, is she delusional or what? Man, you gotta let me know. Man, shit is crazy. Check this out. This is Keisha. What's her name? Keisha. 47. She said she's a mom and looking for a friendship and maybe more. Give me a reason to delete this app. And then that's a little profile and shit. So let y'all get up on there, man. Try to show y'all that. So now we're on another pic. Y'all take a look at this, man. Is she delusional or what? Maybe that's it. Okay. So y'all, that's Keisha. Now this is the text thread. I said, Keisha, nice to meet you. What you doing? And wave. I'm just trying to be cool. You see what I'm saying? Whoever fuck with me, I fuck with them. That's the rules. I can't discriminate out, man. I ain't nobody shit. So if you fuck with me, I'ma fuck with you. I'm emotionally intelligent, so I'll cut your ass off in a heartbeat. So check this out. He said, I'm doing well. How are you doing? I said, stuck in traffic. I have a question. What would a man have to do to get you to erase your Facebook dating app? That's the first question. And this was her, what she said.
I don't know. I haven't found anyone here that is willing to make me delete this permanently. I've deleted it like 4 times already. But I don't know. It's gonna take some time, I guess. I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay, and then I asked her another question. Y'all said, the other side of the question was, what type of man do you want? And this was her answer.
And the kind of man that I want, one that is not abusive, because I lost a kid to domestic violence, and somebody that's loyal, somebody that is patient, somebody that is kind, takes care of himself, you know, showers, works, has his own place, his own car, takes care of his kids, yada yada yada. Likes animals, can take me on a date, like dates, and make me and spoil me a little bit. I'm not materialistic and a gold digger, but you know, date nights and stuff, you know, stuff like that. Get to know me, take me places, you know. Respect my boundaries, that I don't have nobody around my daughter. My daughter's 10. I don't. Even though today she did tell me that I needed to find a boyfriend. And the kind of man that I want, one that is not abusive, because I lost a kid to domestic violence, and somebody that's loyal, somebody that is patient, somebody that is kind, takes care of himself, showers, works, has his own place, his own car, takes care of his kids, yada yada yada. Likes animals. Can take me on a date, like dates, and make me and spoil me a little bit. I'm not materialistic and a gold digger, but date nights and stuff, stuff like that. Get to know me, take me places, respect my boundaries, that I don't have nobody around my daughter. My daughter's 10. I don't, even though today she did tell me that I needed to find a boyfriend.
There's just so much that can be said about that. That's just delusional. So y'all comment. Y'all go in the comments. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. And so the question is, when she messed with me, I look like the person that's gonna do all that? Me? Paradox Media. Whoever wants the shirt, man, y'all get at me, man. Let me know, man. This is yours. I'll take it off my back, man. Give it to you.
Let's
Hi.
That's what I want to see. Yeah. Yeah, how do we do?
Excuse me. I'm just a man, right? I seen you, and I had to pull up to try to get your information. You got a bad body. You got ass for days. I don't really want smoke up in here,
No,
but
I just put it out.
all right, appreciate it. Yeah, all that ass. I'm like, damn, I gotta pull up and get this number for real.
All day.
That's a crazy story that you was kidnapped in Seaside by the KKK. That's crazy.
Astoria, but yeah.
Yeah, Astoria. Sorry about that. In 2025,
Well, no, I was born in since 1994.
Okay.
When I was 18, people were telling me I looked like I was 40 years old. When I was 15, 14, I was dating like 30-year-old men, It's always been my thing, but also...
all that ass getting you in trouble.
To my defense, I don't have a single criminal charge.
Okay.
No record. I have no record. Yeah, I done got in blocked all of them. I just need a new car or something because my car got smacked. I need to get me a new car before I can.
See, I'm a businessman. I got a couple different things going on. Since me and my friend is in the process of doing Paradox Media campaign, where we finna put out information across all the social media platforms, YouTube, Kicker, just the whole spectrum under our brand, Paradox Media Group. And I'm getting my webpage updated right now, and we finna really launch it. And so we're looking for Portland personality. Like right now, what you could just turn yourself on your camera, record you, and then put it on the sun, edit it up, make it sound funny, then put you out, because people need to hear your voice, your struggle. You one person that represent a demographic of people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it'll be so interesting because you got a hell of a story. Getting kidnapped by the KKK, all that crazy shit, that's crazy shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then just telling your story about how they was feeding you meth and feeding you crank. I mean,
Yeah.
man, we need your stories. Definitely, let's hook up tonight and just, hang out, and I just want to listen to you talk.
I'm down. My old attorney.
Okay, got you.
Robert Parker.
Hey, man, I know him, man. Fuck Robert Parker, man.
Yeah, really though.
He fat mouth talk.
Yeah.
See, I got a legal case going on, right? I went to him to sue the state of Oregon for a wrongful conviction. I'm actively suing Oregon right now
Yeah.
because they wrongfully convicted me for 23 years. I was in jail.
Wow.
Yeah, I sued them. I won my appeal and got exonerated. All my rights back.
Congratulations.
Every right, voting, Second Amendment, everything. And so I went to him like, yeah, Rob, man, I got a slam dunk, man. All you got to do is just, he bitched out, man. And so I ended up going to a better attorney. His name is Jonathan Clark, that ended up helping. But that dude, Robert, man.
We had had a good little, he was very, made sure I was straight for, you know, there was some issues with my baby dad. You know, he made sure me and the kids had a roof over our heads.
Okay.
My daughter's dad got back around, came back around. He kind of switched up on me again. Robert did.
Gotcha.
When I got evicted, he saw me outside with all my stuff because I was like in a rush. You know, the police were about to remove me with fucking brute force. I'm like, I'm not having that because y'all are gonna end up killing me.
Yeah.
You're gonna forcibly remove me from my home. I'm gonna resist to the point where you're gonna just ultimately kill my ass, and then you're gonna be a murderer. So
Alexa, we got a better plan than that. I got opportunities for you, man, to where you can have stuff that you need provided for you. Fuck with me on this media shit, man. We can see. Look, I got an OnlyFans page, right?
yeah.
That I need somebody to manage it.
And sometimes with OnlyFans, it's just content like that is not. So I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I've been hustling like my whole life.
Okay.
You know, I've been out there on the blade lately just because I had lost my spot, lost my car, and you know, I'm gonna get to it no matter what.
Gotcha.
So I've just been out on the blade, doing what I gotta fucking do. Because normally I'm online. Dude. I post my stuff. I had a whole ton of regulars on my old phone. The shit's shattered. Lost all my TNA done locked me out. How? Why? Don't know. But there's all these new things with these sites and stuff. With Trump passing certain laws to all my sites right now. So, but regardless, I'm still getting to it. So you know, I've just been outside.
What sites have you been on? What sites are you on?
I was just on TNA and Trist. But I mean, I had accounts on
Tris. What does Tris do?
that site, but it's from like Australia.
Okay.
But I liked using Trist because more wealthier clientele.
Gotcha.
My old dude had me up on there just to like get established with, you know, reputation. It's the only site that still does reviews.
Got it.
I gotta make all new accounts and everything once I get my new. Honestly, like hustling, it ain't it. It's not what it used to. The game is not what it used to be.
That's my OnlyFans under Paradox Media Group. That's my logo. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. You saying hustling ain't what it used to be, and it's brand new.
Yeah.
I need somebody that's gonna manage it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just got it ready to go.
Okay.
With a little bit of content on there, and see, that's just a job in itself. I got that. I got transportation. I mean, it's always a lane. It's always something for somebody to do. And so you a hustler, right?
Yeah.
You trapping. You a hustler. I'm a hustler. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm from the soil. That's what I know. I'm from the streets.
Yeah.
So now, how can we, in honesty though,
Yeah.
I promise you, if me and you was to blend our minds together and work together, I guarantee we can create some magic. We can create something beautiful, just far as you being able to provide for yourself, make a living for yourself. You see what I'm saying? If you're willing to, you know, listen to direction, listen to what the direction that I'm trying to go in. And in the meantime, I'm trying to just let you know what I got to offer. See, unfortunately, women, they be liking to go their own way. You know what I mean? And I respect that.
Solo, I've had pimps.
See, I ain't on no pimp shit. No.
No. Putting the label on you.
Right.
Did it solo. Did it with direction. Me personally, as a woman, I know myself well enough that I need that guy. I can't be on my own, going down my own way, because I raised myself, and the male figures I did have around me growing up were.
You drink coffee?
Yeah.
So you know, coffee ain't good on the breath. No, but you were saying how you can't do it by yourself, you know?
I don't like. Mainly, all it boils down to having this piece of shit phone that does not help me. My brain is kind of.
Saying how you need a person to guide you, right? Are you a person that's willing to give up control and be guided though? I got a vision that's very inclusive, you know? But women tend to be about their renegade thing. So before I went to jail, I put her on. She ended up marrying her trick. She trying to act like a lady in a position to where she finna be rich. And she's looked down her nose at the person that gave her the information. So when I refer to renegade.
Yeah, I understand, because like my old B done abandoned me to go be with a bitch that doesn't even pay him, to be with a bitch that just he has to kiss her ass just for a roof over her head. I'll be homeless before I ever kiss somebody's ass just to live somewhere I'm not even welcome.
But the idea though is to get you your own roof, get you your own stability.
Yeah.
See, me, I'm about adding value. If you fuck with me, cause I'm a winner, so I want to fuck with people that want to win, and I want to help them win. Like, say if you was to deal with me, you would have to make the decision to say, okay, I'm finna really get focused, I'm finna really get serious, Fuck the bullshit. You know, my drug situation, I'm gonna manage that better because we all gotta just manage our vices, you know? And whatever it is, I wanna help you be the best you can. Whoever I'm building with, I wanna see them win too. I can want it for you. I can't want it more than you want it for yourself. And so, yeah, let's hook up later, man. We really need to build, for real.
Yeah.
All right, let me open the door for you too.
I'd say my number and
Man, your nails be hooked up, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. You be doing your thing.
Thank you. That means I'm knowing how to do my maintenance.
Absolutely.
Keep up on the keepers.
Keep doing it. I have not. No, I haven't. Yeah, so we're gonna experience for the both of us, you know what I mean? What's the story?
So you have to be more specific. So what story am I going to tell you? What narrative?
Whichever way you want to tell me. What led you to Portland?
A job.
Okay.
So construction management job.
Okay.
I'm from Seattle for this job is probably going to be going until the first part of 2026.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a one-time project agreement for management, but I think there's a large possibility. I'm going to claim it that I'll be joining this company.
Got you.
So that is the goal.
Okay. Well, I mean, what was going on in Seattle that led you, you know, that's the job?
Construction management.
That's
but
it.
I just had been. So I'm not a part of the laborers union, but I do sign one-time labor agreements because I'm like kind of like an independent contractor when it comes to management. It's not a consultant, but almost like a consultant when it comes to management.
Okay.
And I hate it because I can be without a job for months, and that's why I want to work for a company instead of having someone have me come in and pretty much consult or be on the management team.
Okay.
And so I hadn't worked. It's been about 3 months when I got this job, and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to now. So same thing.
Right, just grinding it out. Okay. Okay. I like that.
So how about you tell me? So I'm not gonna lie, I was not able to bring your card, but
I mean, House of McCool, what it is a creation and holdings company where it basically creates businesses, hold the assets by the, you know, get them started, hold the assets and charge a fee. And so, you know, how the structure is made in America, this company can own other companies. And so with the different entities, you separate your assets. You see what I mean? It's just, have you ever read Rich Dad Poor Dad by, Robert Kiyosaki? Yeah, they kind of give you these different ideas about how to segregate your assets and different things like that. So, I mean, I'm just a student, you know. I mean, this is my first rodeo. I've been doing business for about 2 years and a half now. I'm still, you know, still thriving, still growing, still building. So, and I have a couple different situations going on where I have the logistics company going on where that's the kind of the primary subsidiary company that we created. And then we're trying to go out into like shuttling, you know, transportation as far as shuttling, non-medical transportation, special event type shuttling, and just, you know, grow the business. It's, you know, the turtle in the race, you know, it's slow, but it's steady, you know. You've been all around Portland?
kind of, strangely, I've gotten to explore. Because like when I first came here, I had an Airbnb in
Okay.
West Slope, and then Beaverton. So it's actually been nice, kind of being able to hop around because I've gotten to explore those aspects.
Mhm.
And then I have my Yelp app. So I kind of go to my Yelp app and pick different places, and then so I've kind of explored that way. And then I just got a membership to Amaretta winery.
Oh,
Amaretta winery.
I ain't hip to it.
Okay, no, take your time. All good. Just making sure.
And so that's kind of nice.
Amaretta? Where is it at?
Yeah, it's
What, in Beaverton, Hillsborough, Tigard or something?
I don't know. Not very good.
Right.
But it's beautiful and it's not too far. Like it's literally, it's not in Beaverton. like if I'm in St. John
Mm-hmm.
and I cross the St. John bridge,
Mm-hmm.
I don't head towards Beaverton, so I don't head south.
Okay.
So it's not Beaverton, but I don't know that area.
Right, right. It's probably Tiger.
But it's like a lot of rich area. So it's a winery. So it's gorgeous, but it doesn't take that long to get there. So I like that area. There's like a group that meets there every Thursday for live music. The old ass church. But it's been fun. So I've hung out with a couple of those older ladies. And so kind of just learning, learning.
How you been on M or been to Northeast
That's where I
Portland?
got my hair done.
Got you.
So I gotta go over there, get my hair done.
Absolutely.
So, mid-K.
Yep. Nope. On Kill and Swerve.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's an Ethiopian place that I like to eat at too. And then also another soul food place. It's so damn good. That's over there.
Oh, Phelan, you talking about?
That might be.
It's like a cart. Okay.
It's a brick and mortar. I think I read about her.
Yeah, she Be Legit was just at her establishment. Keith Lee just
Yeah, she's only open from like 1 to 5.
yeah, that's the spot right there. Absolutely.
She is definitely on my list.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Yep. And then it's another one down there off of, kind of by Lombard that just opened another barbecue joint. So they got a few, good, good places,
yeah, and that's what was funny because that's what I was looking at today. I was like, so good at soul food. Like, I've had a couple barbecue, and these food carts are hit and miss, Yeah. Like what I know. And then the place I went to, off of Martin Luther King, I tried like their alligator. It wasn't that good. It was pretty Creole. I mean, the food was good, but I know there's better. Just for the price. I know.
Yeah.
Hold on. So let me ask you about that food cart. So I was on her website.
Okay.
And so is she saying that you get every side with one meat, or?
I think what it is you pay like $80 or something, and she just throw a whole bunch of stuff in there.
Because there was no price. I was trying to understand exactly what it was. Okay.
Yeah, she just fish, chicken, ribs, just a bunch of piled it up. Yep. You can eat it for, a couple days, maybe, that's how much it is. That'll feed like maybe 4 or 5 people. It's a lot of food. Honestly, I really don't drink. I just drink, sociably if like in the situations like this. Don't really drink because I'm in transportation. So I got to do a lot of driving. So I ain't driving right now. So I'm just going to follow your lead, man. A good leader got to know how to follow,
I know I'm ordering for both of us, so I'm gonna. Is there anything you don't like?
I'll drink anything cold. For real. Now, the magic question is: Are you single? Are you single? Are you single, or single with attachments to something? What happened? What's the story?
I'm single.
Okay.
That's the story. Okay, so I have a couple questions. Caribbean Rose. What? So I'm thinking of the Caribbean Rose and the Violet Mirage. What's the flavor of both?
So the Violet Mirage is going to be kind of like sweet. I would say it's like one of the sweeter drinks on the menu, and it's got that ube flavor. So just kind of like
It's a little milky.
yeah, it has that milk punch in it. So it's going to be kind of like sweet, and then a little tart with the lime in there, and the tequila. So I would say it's pretty like balanced flavor profile overall, but it's going to be one of our sweeter drinks on the menu, and then the Caribbean Rose, that's going to be more like booze forward, and that one's really good too. It's a little more, it's like carbonated, I believe it's citrusy, cherry blossom.
It's cherry blossom liqueur, or is it just really the cherry blossom?
Cherry blossom, I believe it is, I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah, so the single with attachment, what's that story about?
I really didn't actually define it. So single means there's nobody hit your line. So that would be wrong. Single with an attachment to me would be like you're single, but you go out. There's people that are interested, and you're just kind of moving here and just dating and seeing what it's about. So an emotional attachment, no. A physical attachment, no. Attachments, yes.
Got you. I mean, look at you. I ain't blind. You gotta have about 20 men,
Definitely not 20. So but no attachments as far as attached. But does that make sense?
Right. Okay. I mean, because I don't, I'm just trying to, get an idea where I can fit in here. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, what man ain't gonna, come on, I mean, just real talk, man. Just a man, I'm looking at you like, come on, like, man, there gotta be a line, you know what I mean?
Where first is compatibility. So if I had a line that makes up mentally that anybody could get on, mentally anybody could be on in my phone. Because there's an element of compatibility that has to be there to have that. So a line is almost impossible with just two personalities, right?
No, I'm just being facetious, but but I'm just saying that as bad as you is, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm sure you like get tired of men like heckling you every day.
They'll smile, they'll say hi. But how about this though? One day I'll be old, super old, older than I am. Nobody really pays no attention.
Yes.
So you know what? It's as long as you're respectful, I think it's a compliment. Just wake up every day and say, hi, you're nice, or you're not. It's a nice thing. For the most part.
Absolutely.
Men are nice.
Cause that's real though, we all expire at some point, you know what I mean? And man, you gotta enjoy it while you can, cause like you say, one day you're gonna be 65, and it's gonna be a different look. People ain't gonna be, so understandable. But I mean, I can't help but have imagination. I'm seeing you, you know what I mean? But shit, I got it. What about children? You got children? Okay, got you. What about the father? No dealings with that individual?
At this point, he's 17, so he can deal with his father.
Got you.
I'll have to say, maybe can you do stuff, but I don't need to at this point. He's not a baby.
Got you. I do. I'm just, checking the boxes, just trying to get a filler, you know what I mean? Like what would a person have to deal with, like a big hulking man,
It's like, you have to stop letting people suggest stuff for you. And so the reason why he says that, because we travel so our palates are really good, right?
Okay.
A lot of times people like that. What is that? And it's because their palates are limited. And he's like, oh, you already know. And I still always like, what do you suggest? And I do it. I still do it.
What's the goal? Are you trying to be married? Are you just trying to be in a relationship? You trying to be single? Like, what is the goal here?
Definitely, I'm not in a rush, but I do want to be married. I don't want to throw away alone. That's definitely not the goal. That would suck. And so, yeah, I want to enjoy the little part of my youthfulness I have with somebody.
You found any prospects like as far as the dating culture? Because I just got into it and I ain't been in the dating culture for a while. I was on the shelf for a while, so I'm coming back out and it's just a whole different environment from when, from what I knew.
It is very different. Not necessarily. I'm not gonna lie, like my ex, he's in Texas. He kind of hit me up maybe a few weeks ago, and my mind is like, dating is shit. The full of shit, every shit. And I'm like, do I give him another shit or do I not?
You said, do you give him another what?
Squirrel. Trying. Are you gonna have one with this?
Okay, that's good. Okay, yeah, that's tasty. I like that.
So
You said you was gonna give him another
so
swirl.
I said, in my thoughts process, I said, should I? That's kind of considered the definition of insanity, right? So, no, not really. No prospects.
You know, people tend to be comfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Change is difficult. Because look, change is about letting go of control. That is very hard for a lot of us to do. You know what I mean? Like, how do you do it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how old you look young, you know, but like 35.
Oh, you're so sweet.
What?
Thank you. I do?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 46.
Oh no, damn. Okay.
That's sweet.
I'm 51. You know what I mean? So, you know, my clock, I'm on the clock. And I'm in the same space as you though. I don't want to, man, I want to be, who don't want to be married? Who don't want to have that, you know, white picket fist that they, you know, tell you is out there for us up to all of us to have and whatnot. So, I mean, I get it. Change be difficult. You know, we get used to a situation and we know if we get out of that situation and we go into something new, it's
New problems, new drama, or it could be new better. It doesn't have to be new worse, right?
that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna probably be better, right? But for some reason, I think we at the table right now. You know what I mean? You know, and so but sometimes our imagination get the best of us, man. We always think, you know, the worst thing can happen, you know? But sometimes that ain't the case. Sometimes you come across, you win the lottery. You know, I mean, but this is prospect, but I feel like, man, if I was with you, I definitely won the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know what I mean? Shit. And then you in a construction truck body. So you're a builder. It's inherent. And then just listening to you talk, you classy, sophisticated, intelligent, wouldn't want that. You know what I mean? So I ain't blind. I see. Not only is you beautiful on the outside, but I see it. You got a beautiful spirit.
Dating is definitely challenging. So when you say you were on the show, what does that mean?
Oh, I was in prison.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, absolutely. I did 23 years in prison.
My little brother.
I went to jail in 2000 and got out in 2023. Oh, I won my, yes, in OSP, it's called Oregon State Penitentiary. I won my appeal. I did 23 years, went to the law library, just fought my case. End up, no, it's called, they got it like attempted murders. They got this thing here called a Measure 11, right, where they got mandatory minimums for crimes, where you automatically get this allotted time no matter what. No matter if it's your first offense or the fifth offense, it don't matter. And so, because of our law here, they stacked these sentences on me. And so I had to fight, and I finally won. And so I won based on a ruling about non-unanimous verdicts. And this is a whole bunch of, I know you probably don't want to hear it, so I'm gonna shorten it up. But ultimately, I got a new trial. They dropped my case because they committed all types of violations, discovery violations, Brady violations. So I don't have no felonies. I got all my rights back. You know what I mean? And so right now, because of it, I put myself in a position to be qualified for a lawsuit, And so I'm actively in a lawsuit right now. So they gotta compensate me for all that time they took from me. They gotta compensate me for that. Because I could have been something in this life, you know what I mean? So yeah, they gotta pay me. I have to work real hard to get my attorney. Man, I got lucky, I got blessed, God bless me. And man, my lawsuit is that I amend the complaint and put it table, and they just passed a law saying that they have to have their situation resolved in the next 6 months, 180 days. going? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Absolutely. Smell good. Bumble, how you like it?
It's okay. I've been on it for about, almost a month.
How it go? You meet a lot of guys, or you still single with attachments? What's the story? You'll be surprised.
Really?
Absolutely. People, man, a lot of people have agendas.
If you like come across, but they're pretty open about it. That you know what E&M is? It's ethical non-monogamy,
Oh.
which is basically an open marriage. There's a lot of people on there for a lot of different reasons.
People is misusing it for a whole bunch of stuff, prostitution, scams, crypto scams.
You can tell that and then you can tell they're really there because they want to find somebody. They're there to the other ones. You can tell they're just there to get some. You have to have a degree in sociology to kind of read everybody.
Yeah. Unfortunately, man.
More complicated than it should be.
It really is. Especially, now. Even like with older people, it's kind of tough because of history, what they didn't went through up to that point. It'd be kind of hard for people to move on past relationships. They try to drag them, which has been for you dating at 51.
You want to meet people, but I don't enjoy it. I'm more of a one-on-one kind of person. When you start on there, it's you're gonna get a bunch of people, so it's I don't know, it's just weird. I don't know, it's easier when you were younger. You know what I mean? You meet somebody, you connect, you're done. But now it's not that. You gotta figure out what they're really looking for, and then sometimes you're talking to multiple people at the same time, which can get. I don't like juggling. It's just not for me. But yeah, so it's that. I don't know. It's more stressful actually. It stresses me out a lot more.
I've been kind of worried myself. I'm kind of starting to accept that this might be it. I don't want to be willing to be somebody's doormat, being used. Then it's no mutual, nothing. People's media intake and also the media that people consume is pushing an agenda where that's supposed to be the order of business. Men being just used and here go money and here go all this. I feel like my value is worth more. Giving somebody my money, I don't know. That ain't what I want, so I'm ready to just be by myself if I can't have something real. It's hard to date at 51.
It's better to be alone than with the wrong person. It doesn't get better. It is what it is, I guess.
It's good to meet new people. I like to meet new people. This path of life, we wonder if we can get some drinks real quick. To me, what you think? What you think about us?
I don't know. We just met.
That is true.
I can't really form an opinion yet.
But females, they tend to know. They know what they know. But that's the thing. It's just a long progression of getting to know somebody in any type of relationship. It could be, you can be married 10 years and there's things you still don't know. And 20 years later, they surprise you, be like, oh man, I didn't even know that person was capable of that.
The only way to make or at least I could make an instant yay or nay kind of thing would be if there was red flags, and you're like, okay, no, that kind of thing, but it takes time.
Right.
You can presume things all you want.
Yeah, it definitely take time. I don't know. Sometimes I think, when I hear them say that, I think they want to be told a lot of things first, right? So they can hold the man accountable later. You know what I mean? In my mind, it's really not a good idea.
What do you mean? What's not a good idea?
Well, when females say that, but then the man is just only going to tell them what they want to hear. And then they're going to be right at the same point where they began, where they still don't know the person after they thought they did. That's the truth.
Because you weren't telling them the truth?
I'm saying, when women say about, waiting this period of time, I don't know what they're waiting to see, But in that waiting period, right, the man is just going to placate them. They're going to be right at the same place. That man may decide to actually do what he said he was going to do and live by that, but you're still at the same place, knowing or not knowing the person, because you can never really know somebody. You'll never know everything about somebody.
How do you know everything about them? But you need to know enough.
What's that? What's the definition of enough?
I would say for me, and again, I can't speak for everyone, right? Everyone has their own, version of this. But when you know where you you can trust them and feel safe around them.
When is that?
It depends on the person. It depends on how open they are. It depends on a lot of things. Because it's not
You can't just say, I'll know in 2 months where everything's going to be. You can't give a time frame because everybody's different. Every relationship is different personalities every time, right? Coming together. So, I mean, it just, you know when you know. Sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower. It just depends.
It sounds like a moving goalpost from the women's perspective. You know, they're going to just keep you chasing the carrot. At some point, you got to jump out the airplane. You got to do it. And just take the chance and hope that it was the right thing. You know? Yeah, at some point, you got to get to the relationship and just start to build. And take the chance.
You both have to be on the same page too for that, right?
Huh?
You move fast.
Well, I'm 51. You know, I gotta find it or not. You know?
I get that, but
I'm hoping I got 20, 25 years left on this planet, and so, you know, I need to get to my happiness. You know what I mean? For real, you know, or not.
Saying, you were one of the fast ones. And I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing.
Well, I mean, I'm just a man. I wouldn't know if I don't ask. And you're a woman, and so it's a good place to find education as well, because I'm a student. And I'll be interested in different perspectives, different takes, different people's approach. But it's a consistency from women.
Putting everybody into one, right? I mean, you did enough women to know, like, every woman's different. Every woman's gonna have her own different ideals.
But
Saying they're all like this and they're not.
no, they're not all the same, right? But I've been on the dating apps, right? Different women saying the same thing. They waiting for it, because all we got to choose from is us. I guess all the good ones is taken, you know what I mean? And so at some point we got to pick. That's simple, man. You know, it ain't complicated for me, you know?
No, it shouldn't be, you know. Like I was talking about earlier, is it is more complicated than it should.
That part. That's where happiness, love, joy, the other side all live in the woman's choice. Women have a choice, and they can, you know, but they don't like to take chances, you know.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that chance, they could take the chance and it'd be the right chance. But they wouldn't know because, you know, they talk themselves out of it, or they self-sabotage themselves out of a good man.
Well, you also have to look at it a little bit from the woman's point of view, right? And that's that one of the reasons not to rush into things is that you want to get to know someone. This is true for most women. Most of us at some point have been in an abusive relationship. They start off well, and they turn into monsters. And so most women aren't going to instantly be like, sure, come over to my place. Or sure, you know, you're not going to. You're going to be guarded because, again, you're talking about history. But, you know, and really, in society today, you can't really be very trusting. Like we're talking about all the scammers that are out. I mean, you've got gotchas all around you all the time, right? And so, you know, people are going to be more guarded. You know, instead of, you know, automatically trusting you because you say you're a good guy. You know, it's not. Anyone can say that, right? You got to prove it, and that's the problem, right? And that takes a little bit of time.
But that's the thing. What do the women got to prove to the man? Like, what's in it for him?
What does he need? You know, he should prove himself.
He needs support. He needs love. He needs, you know, all the stuff women need. He needs the exact same thing. Men got feelings too.
She's going to provide that for you. She invested some time into getting to know her.
That's the part. You just gotta sometimes hope and roll the dice, take the chance and see what happened on the other side and be happy like, man, when he do, like, oh yeah, he was a good guy. Like, I know how to pick him. You see what I mean? Like, that's the thing. That's the truth. Sometimes women don't be good at that all the time. They pick the wrong ones, you know, all the time. Like you said, abusive relationship, boom, 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 boom. And it's a reason it happens, you know. And my theory is, just follow me, is because I believe women like to control. They really seek a man like they think they can control, and be disappointed though when all the waiting and all the things they thought was gonna work, he ended up doing the same thing. It's all bad. Women gotta be responsible in the men they pick. And so there you might have a good opportunity, good man that's gonna be with you, you know, love, support you. Well, me, because I have a vision, I have a plan, I have a purpose, I know where I'm going, I have a code that I live by, ethics that I live by. Both hands on the table. With me, I'm not trying to manipulate nobody, I'm not trying to cheat nobody, I'm not trying to get over on nobody, no nothing. You know, if I'm a builder, I'm all about adding value. So anybody that I'm dealing with, that's what I would like to do to them and receive that reciprocal, you know? You know, it ain't really complicated for me. I'm 51 years old, and If I'm trying to fall in love, I gotta get to. I don't want to be by myself when I get old, you know. So, I mean, I at least have a rationale behind what I'm saying, right?
You do. I'm just saying. I just think it's the women approach things a little differently than men, and that's the problem.
It really is.
It's like they want to take their time and figure out. Well, you're just like, let's just jump in and see what happens. You're more spontaneous.
Well, women try it that way though, and they always pick the wrong guy. The person they may wait and do all the things they wanted done, he still do all that stuff and still cheat on them, abuse them, do the same thing. Why? Because she made him wait and he played the game. Like, okay, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna do this,
So
I'm
you're
gonna
saying it's their fault they got cheated on?
No, men. So men can be petty too, right? And so they can hold the process women put them through against them later.
But really, I don't think most. I mean, there are women that play games. I'm not going to say that's not. I don't think a lot of women are there to play games. Like, when I say, you know, you want to invest some time in to figure somebody out, that's not a game. I'm not stringing somebody along. But yes, you know, you've got to invest time into somebody, right?
But it's only one way to do it. You got to spend time with them. You got to be around them. You got to be in their presence. You got to be around them. And that takes not just a day or two. That's not a week. That's not a month. That's years. So how long is this man supposed to wait? You know what I mean?
No, I'm not. Years is a bit much.
Well, I'm saying if it's about getting to know someone, see, I'm saying you never know each other.
You do know each other. You don't know each other 100%, but you know each other well enough. Yeah, you're never going to know every little detail about someone's life. You're not glued to them 24/7.
Right.
But, you know, the main things, the important things, if you're both on the same page, you both want it, it'll come quicker than later. It's not, you know, if it takes like 6 months to get to know somebody.
Oh, see, yeah, that ain't
somebody
me myself. I'm not doing that.
That's what I'm saying. Cause
Yeah, that's out the question.
about 1 foot out the door, right? There's something wrong.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That's my point. It's like if they're interested, then you both should be committing to spending time together and committing to know each other. But to sit there and say like you meet in 5 minutes and you know, I personally don't believe in like love at first sight. I don't think it. I think there's attraction at first sight, but I don't think you can just say, oh, I love that person, I'm gonna marry that person. It's like it may happen, but I think that's just luck of the draw, right? I don't think that anything happens. If you don't know who they are inside, you have to give them time. Do you have the same goals? Do you have the same ethics? Do you have the same, you know what I mean? The important stuff.
So that's the thing. A person can tell you that, right?
Exactly.
They can.
It needs to be shown.
And so the only way they can show you is through action, and that takes time to be. So they can show you on repetitious times. I'm consistent. You in this situation, consistent. This situation, I'm trusted. But it's only one way to get to that process. And so that's where females, they're not willing to give up the control for the man to prove that, because the man is going to ask the woman to do something sacrificial, something that maybe she not wanting to do first, you know what I mean, or whatever. That process, that goalpost women set far as the meeting and I got to get to know you stuff. Yeah, that just, because it's just a moving, shifting goalpost, and a woman is in too much control of that process. Yeah, if the man do a whole bunch of stuff and he go through all that process, she gonna pay a price on the other side of it, because he gonna hold it against her. I'm just a man telling you the truth. I mean, because I kind of know, I know how men operate. Yeah, I'll go through that process, but man, when I get the cookies, oh, I'm gonna make her pay for that. We want to have to prove stuff. We men, we're supposed to be the leader.
Really, neither one of you should be the leader. It should be a back and forth kind of thing.
Well, if a person believe in the Bible, right? The made man, and he needed a woman.
Sexist. You give away your daughter to get married. You give dowry. They change their last name. Looks at women as property.
But you're right. But just human nature, though. Yeah. Women is supposed to be nurturers. Women is supposed to be supporters. Women is very masculine these days. I haven't been in the dating world on the shelf. I was in prison. I'm just going to be honest with you. I did a lot of time in jail. And so I only been out a couple years. And so I don't have all these relationships in my back. Unfortunately, the only way I can see it is in an objective perspective. You know what I mean? And just based on my experience since I've been out, compared to how it used to be before I went to jail, where it was way simpler. It wasn't no internet. You meet somebody at the store, you get their phone number.
You're comparing it to when you
Right.
were younger, it was a lot easier.
Right. Well,
The world was simpler, right?
that's not blind dating. See, when you on a dating app, that's blind dating. Cause y'all didn't have the chance to meet at the grocery store or meet at the club or wherever you at and vibe with each other and that meet and greet and kind of feel each other out, get each other's number. Weird just at its foundation. It's designed to fail. You see what I'm saying? When you on a dating app, it's kind of designed to fail because you coming into a situation, it's a blind date, you don't know each other, all these different, you know, trust issues and suspicions and paranoias and doubts and indecisiveness and hesitation come into play. It's too hard for people to move, especially women. You know, men, it's just men. We simple. We cavemen. We Neanderthals.
Well, you're also usually not the victim.
Huh?
You're also not usually the victim.
Like, what that mean?
Means women tend to have more fear.
No, women kill people. Women set people up.
They do.
Women is very dangerous. And, no, absolutely. Men,
kidding me?
I am not. See,
Statistically speaking,
I ain't even saying statistically. I'm just saying.
talking statistics.
I'm saying from experience. Women can be dangerous too.
No, I'm not saying they aren't. I'm just saying the divide's like that.
I don't agree. I just
Statistics will tell you different.
basing mine on statistics. I'm basing mine on real live action. I see it. I know people that been
But those are your experiences.
Right.
As a whole,
right. I'm.
I'm like, what's more? You want to talk about?
You said what?
You want to talk about terrorism and mass shootings? It's white men. White Christian men are being threats.
Yeah, that's a different discussion. That's political. I'm just talking.
Statistics wise, I'm throwing numbers. I'm like actual numbers. If they do count, that's the threat there. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, if you look at like murders, there's way more men. At least
Just from my
statistically, they've been convicted.
from my experience growing up as a black man in America, and through my experience, I have seen dangerous women do a lot of dangerous things to men, get men hurt. Yeah, and so I'm saying, even men can come to the situation with their own trust issues, suspicions, and different things like that. And at the end of the day, it all comes down to the fundamental thing. The man and woman got to decide to jump out the airplane and just say, fuck it, throw water to the wind and say, hey, hope it work. And if it don't, you live. But then it might work though. You know what I mean? Because as you get to know each other, I don't know why women always think the worst, but sometimes it could even actually be way better than what they thought it would be. They choose up with a man, however that process go, and that man actually, you know, do right by that woman. And all the fears that she thought was possible didn't even happen. I don't know why women don't think about it that way, but they always think about the man gonna cut their throat and dump them in a ditch. It ain't always like that.
I think that's human nature. People tend to focus on. That's why, you know, they were saying, I read this thing about like why news always promotes the negative news and not positive news. And that's because human nature is people flock to that. It's kind of, I think your brain remembers hurt more than.
Well, if you're talking about how the media put fear on the airwaves and the network, well, that's just about control.
But I mean, there's human nature too. I think when you get hurt or wounded, that sticks with you more than the good times that were there, right? I think that it's kind of human nature. You remember that.
It's just perspective, right? Because sometimes when you go through painful situations, it sometimes be guardian angels that's protecting you. You know, from the worst thing or the thing that you're going through that you think is the worst thing, it actually could be the best thing for you that saved your life, protect you, and some more things. So it's just all about perspective on how people look. You know, women tend to think, hey, it's going to be the worst. The man is going to cut my throat and dump me in a river. No, it's not going to be like that. And they just got to jump out the window sometimes and just live and gamble and take a chance and do some, excuse my words, but do something stupid. Never know, you know what I mean? So. And that's the problem though, like when you dating when you older. That's the problem when you're older, 50, 51, 55, 60, when you dating women, older women, they got too many things in their past and they can't move forward. They're gonna drag it. No, I'm gonna make you wait because of this happened back there. I'm not gonna do, you know what I mean? And that's what you're gonna run into. And me myself, I didn't kind of accept it. Like, this is what it is. when you dating in your older age. It ain't for me. I'm just gonna put my head down and just keep building my business and keep growing my thing and just do that. Make money, it's cheaper. Oh shit, I think I didn't left my wallet in the car. Damn. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab it real quick because I got a card I can give you and you can just check it out yourself. Bro, ain't no nothing. Trapping. She's delusional, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all seen what that looked like. I said, I went away. And so Portland was gentrified when I left. You know, the whole time I left, and now I get out and it's not the same place as I knew. You know, it's just different, which is not bad. It's good because it needs expansion. But it's just the infrastructure ain't ready for the growth. They made the roads smaller for bikes and different like that. They make like roads that I remember, they like this, and they got things in the middle now. It's just like, whoa, everything done changed. But
It's very anti-car.
right.
How long have you been out?
2.5 years. What in my case though, what happened is I won my appeal based on this case called Ramos versus Louisiana. A case, it stems back all the way to the 1800s based on like the last Jim Crow law. In Oregon, we had this thing called non-unanimous verdicts, where you can have 11-to-1 verdict and be still put in jail. The Supreme Court, actually a Donald Trump Supreme Court, surprisingly, in this case called Ramos versus Louisiana, they told the truth and explained like 11-to-1 verdicts, non-unanimous verdicts is unconstitutional. And so Louisiana and Oregon was the only states with it. Justice Kavanaugh, like in the 1880s, civil rights, they had the civil rights cases in 1880 where they allowed black people to sit on juries. A little bit after the redemption phase of our history, when they allowed black people to sit on a jury, no, it was people that didn't want to. No, that's not good. We want to hang this person and get away with it. And if you got black people on the jury, they're gonna say not guilty, or they're gonna say guilty, and it's gonna get in our way. So they made a law to where they could nullify the black people on the jury. 11-to-1s, non-unanimous, 10-to-2 verdicts, and they did it in Louisiana. And so Oregon, 1935. They decided to follow Louisiana because a Jewish man, I guess, killed somebody and had a hung jury.